Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are having an awesome day. I am here with what I think is a really exciting video. I am going to share some vendor wax dupes for popular Scentsy bars. So over the course of me just melting like the crazy person I am, I've discovered vendor wax scents that are very similar to Scentsy scents. And everybody, I know it's not just me, at some point in their life has experienced a Scentsy heartbreak. So if you can get a very similar scent from a vendor or in another place, I am all about that. Let's get our favorite scents from multiple different places. That way we never have to stress being without it. So today I have 5 scents to share with you, and these are things that just throughout the course of my melting, I've naturally kind of discovered. You might have different opinions than I do, but to my nose, the scents that I'm going to share are identical dupes or very, very, very close that I don't think you'd be able to tell too much of a difference. So like I said, I have 5 scents to share with you today, and I'm going to keep doing this video as I discover more. I will do more iterations of it, but I felt like 5 was a good number to start with. So I don't have all of the bars or all of the dupes. I did at one point in time, but I've like used stuff up and went through since. So, but like I said, everything here I have tried and, smelled on its own. Okay, so the first dupe, let me get my computer. I have to look up all these scent notes and stuff. The first dupe I have is for Bonfire Beach. Is this gonna focus? Maybe, maybe not. There you go, it's a little bit better. Bonfire Beach is a very popular scent. It comes back most every spring and summer. I absolutely adore Bonfire Beach, to the point where, I've got quite a stash of it. I probably have 12-ish bars or something like that. Plus it's in my quarterly club. I don't want to be without this, but I have a dupe that I think is dang close. Very, very similar. So the notes for Bonfire Beach are toasted marshmallow, white flint, sandalwood, salty sea air, and ocean spray. Okay, to me, bear with me as I go back and forth between my computer and the screen here. To me, this is salty sea air blended with marshmallow fireside or like toasted marshmallow. It's salty but sweet from the marshmallow. It is just so, so pretty. Wow, I never want to be without this scent. But recently, over the last year, I found a dupe for it. And I don't have this because I've already gone through, I had a loaf of it and I've already gone through the loaf, so I need to repurchase it. But Destination Wax Beach Bonfire. So Scentsy's Bonfire Beach and Destination Wax Beach Bonfire. So they're inverted. Beach Bonfire from Destination is salty sea air, sweet marshmallows, and smoldering embers. Truly the same thing. Salty sea air and toasted marshmallow. Truly, if they were smelling them side by side, bag to bar, could not tell a difference between the two. I think they're so close. You can tell by the scent notes. They are along the same vein anyway, but I think they have the same scent profile. It's just such a pretty scent. Now, it's to the point where I am so confident that it's so similar that I almost want to take Bonfire Beach out of my club because I have so much of it already in my stash. And Destination Wax is open usually on the 1st of every single month for either RTSs or pre-orders. And so the Beach Bonfire is very, very easy for me to get in a loaf. So I might actually take Bonfire Beach, Scentsy's Bonfire Beach out of my club because I can get the Beach Bonfire from Destination pretty easily. That's how much of a dupe I think they are. So if you're looking for a dupe for Bonfire Beach, try Beach Bonfire from Destination Wax. The next dupe that I have for you is for Scentsy's Apple Butter Frosting. So Scentsy's Apple Butter Frosting, I don't have a bar of it, but I do have 1 cube right here. Scentsy says it's baked cinnamon, spiced apples, and decadent vanilla buttercream. Apple butter frosting is a Scentsy heartbreak for me. I wish I had hordes of this bar. It was one of those things that I could not believe that Scentsy would take it out of the catalog and not bring it back. I never worried about it. How wrong I was. Clearly, I think it was a heartbreak for a lot of people. Well, Carla from Kay's Scented Melts just duped it, and she sent this to me for my feedback. So thank you. Huge thank you to Carla. I cannot believe that she values my opinion enough to send this to me. So she sent me the apple butter frosting dupe that she made, and then 1 cube of the original, like, Scentsy's apple butter frosting to try. Now, I have had many a bar of apple butter frosting in my years, and I'm like, so I super appreciate the piece of it, but I'm like, I didn't need the piece of it. This is identical. This is so good. So, Carla, for her notes, it's baked apple, cinnamon, and vanilla buttercream. You guys, these are identical. Oh my gosh. It's so pretty. It's the best cinnamon bakery ever. It's strong. I think it's a really good blender too. Go buy you some of this. I'm telling you, if you have a heartbreak of apple butter frosting, you need to get Kay's version of apple butter frosting. They're so close. I love this so much, and I'm just so grateful that she sent this to me and cared enough about my opinion. I think it's a dead-on dupe. So apparently this is selling very heavily right now. A lot of people have been going to her and buying it. So just a heads up, the turnaround time, you know, I don't really know, but things might be a little bit slower, because I think the amount of people that have been ordering this scent is astronomical, you know, compared to her other scents. But I'm so happy for her. I wish more vendors would do Scentsy dupes. I think it's a really good business move, because you have us people that have Scentsy heartbreaks that want our scents that we don't have them in club. So I think it's a really great business model. But you guys, try Carla's apple butter frosting if you miss Scentsy's apple butter frosting. The third Scentsy dupe I have is probably no surprise, because I've talked about this one quite a bit recently, and that is Scentsy's Plum and White Woods. So this was part of the Bring Back My Bar in June, and I found a Teddy Bees dupe right around the same time. So I've already gone through the Teddy Bees dupe, but I'm telling you, it's exact in my opinion. So Scentsy's Plum and White Woods, if I can get this to focus, says sweet raspberry preserves and dansome plum weave through vanilla orchid. What a beautiful scent this is. I do have this in my club because I love it so much. To me, this is a perfumey, dark berry scent. Very, very pretty. So the dupe, in my opinion, is Teddy Bees Emma of Normandy. Emma of Normandy is dark berries, sensual orchid blooms, and warm vanilla. So it doesn't have the raspberry, but it has dark berries. It has the orchid, and it has vanilla. So I think that Scentsy just specifies that it's raspberry and plum, where Teddy Bees just says dark berries. But you guys, literally, to a point where I had my tub of Emma of Normandy and my bar of Plum and White Woods, smelling them side by side, and you could not tell a difference. To me, they are that identical. I mean, maybe I'm crazy. Maybe this is all just my nose. If you guys have tried any of these dupes or combinations, let me know what you think. To me, these are identical. What a beautiful scent. So I haven't repurchased Emma of Normandy because Plum and White Woods is in my club, so I don't feel like I need to get more of the Teddy Bees one. And I know Teddy Bees isn't the easiest to get either. That vendor is going to be harder to get wax from, but she takes requests very, very well. And so I find if you're able to get people hyped up about a scent and get it requested and get it on the poll, that you have a fairly good shot of something being on a pre-order. Maybe not that pre-order, but maybe the next. I do feel like she does a good job of really rotating scents. So if you like Scentsy's Plum and White Woods, try to get your hands on Teddy B's Emma of Normandy. The fourth dupe that I have, I don't have the bar for it, unfortunately. I wish that I did. I so wish that I did. But it's okay because I have the dupe of it. Is Scentsy's Honey Pear Cider. Wow, that is such a beautiful scent. That was like my perfect September scent because I think it's such a nice transition from summer to fall because you're kind of getting into the fruits of the fall, but it's still very sweet and fruity for the summertime. I love that one. So Honey Pear Cider from Scentsy says it's fresh, juicy pear and sweet honey are mixed together with subtle hints of ginger root, cinnamon, and clove. I really don't get any spices from Honey Pear Cider. If they're there, they're very, very in the background, very minor. It's really just this beautiful sweet pear with the honey. And the dupe, in my opinion, is Destination Wax Honey Pear Cider. Destination Wax is spiced pear cider sweetened with honey. This is amazing. I need to melt this soon before it gets out of the fall time here. What a beautiful scent. And like I said, with Destination Wax, she's open once a month usually. Sometimes they take months off, but they're fairly easy to get your hands on some Destination Wax. Just keep an eye out for when she's doing pre-orders, what months those are. And you can get, like I got a whole pre-order loaf of this back in February. I have not melted any of it this year. I need to melt it, but it is, in my opinion, a dead-on dupe. I know that Traverse City Wax also has a Honey Pear Cider that a lot of people really love that's very similar. I have never tried that one, so I cannot say that for sure. But in general, I think that Honey Pear Cider from Scentsy is well duped throughout the vendor community, so you probably can get your hands on something Honey Pear Cider from some vendor. But this is the one I tried, and this is the one to me that is the closest in scent. So that is dupe number 4 if you really miss Honey Pear Cider from Scentsy. And then the fifth and final Scentsy dupe that I have for you guys today is for Jack's Obsession. So this is actually currently available on the Scentsy website, but it's in a bundle. So it's in a brick. So you have to buy a brick and a warmer, which is frustrating to me. I'm not buying it, I'll tell you that. I don't want to have a brick and a warmer together. It's too expensive in my personal opinion. For me, for my home, for my life, I don't feel like I can swing that. So I'm not going to be picking any of it up. I wish that it was offered just in bars. But if you love this bar, you can get it in brick if you do the bundle with the warmer. I'm not sure if they're ever going to bring this out by itself. That would be really great if they did. But I don't feel stressed about it because there are plenty of dupes on the market. So Jack's Obsession from Scentsy says it is a cauldron full of apple spiced with clove and cinnamon. To me, this is an apple cider. Let me turn my volume off here. To me, this is an apple cider that's with a green apple. Oh no, my bar is split. Apple cider with a green apple for sure. It is so fresh and just juicy. I love this bar so much. I've gone through, I can't even tell you how many of Jack's Obsessions in the past. A lot of them. I really need to melt this bar this year though, because this is an older bar. But I recently discovered Sassy Girl Aromas Jack's Halloween Obsession. I also think L3 has one as well, a dupe for this, and I'm not sure if other vendors do. I have not tried the L3 one, so I cannot tell you for sure, but I have heard that there are dupes for it as well with L3. But Sassy Girl has Jack's Halloween Obsession, and it is literally the same scent notes. This cauldron full of apple spice with clove and cinnamon makes for a ghoulishly grand brew. That's exactly the scent notes for Scentsy. So it is truly supposed to be an identical dupe. It's really, really, really similar. I do feel like Sassy Girl Aromas might have a touch more spice to it, but just a touch. The green apple is still a very prominent, very strong, very present. But I do feel like I get just a tinge more spice in this one than I do with the original bar. but honestly, it's so close. Once it's melted out, like, I don't think you can really tell a difference. This makes me really happy because I have been hoarding this bar, you guys. I have not wanted to melt it because I didn't want to use up my last bar. And now that I have this, I don't feel the pressure. I don't feel like I have to buy that warmer brick bundle. I've got this baby, and like I said, I'm pretty sure L3 has a dupe as well, but I have not tried that, so I don't know for sure, as well as maybe other vendors do. So this, you guys, Sassy Girl Aroma, Jack's Halloween Obsession. If you like Scentsy's, Jack's Obsession. Okay, that is it. Those are my 5 Scentsy dupes. What do you guys think? Have you tried any of these combinations? Do you think that they're dupes? Do you have other dupes that you want to share? I'm sure that all of us, if we have a Scentsy heartbreak, are looking for some of our favorite bars through other vendors or other avenues. But I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Like I said, I'm just going to keep a running list on my phone whenever I discover dupes for Scentsy bars, and we'll do another one hopefully sooner rather than later. I really hope that you guys enjoyed. Have an awesome rest of your day, and I will see you very soon in my next one. Bye.